You good?
I'm obsessed with your jacket.
Oh, thank you.
Really
It's from
well.
Urban Outfitters.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, cool.
Hi guys, I'm Maya.
I'm Julia.
We're lineup and welcome back. And today we have
Troye Sivan! Yay!
So we're actually in Denmark right now and we're meeting Troy. I'm
for
just kind of
coming.
starstruck right now.
we were walking up the stairs and we're like, oh my god, he's sitting over there. He's sitting over there.
No, I'm like so overwhelmed at what you're wearing.
Oh my
Being
God,
in Europe is the best. Everyone
Do you
here,
like the style?
seriously, everyone is just so cool. Like
Really?
I'm so inspired to dress better here.
That's great. We
Yeah.
love your style, by the way.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Yeah. So anyhow, we thought we'd do a Q&A. So the lineup Ask Troy.
Hashtag Ask Troye.
Yes.
It's about time I did one of these. I haven't done one in a while.
I just want to say, like, I've watched Troy like since way back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No,
So,
yeah.
like we're really like
You're like OG fans?
Yeah, no,
Thank
like
you
we
guys.
are, which is so
like
weird.
way
like,
before your coming out video, and then
And like way
Really?
before,
Yes.
yeah, like way before we started our own channel, because we started our channel like 2.5 years ago, and before that we would like send on Facebook, we would link like
Oh
your
my
videos to each
God.
other.
Thank
So we're
you,
like
guys.
OG Troy
No,
fans.
thank you. I appreciate it.
so we're super grateful and I'm so excited
You
to
guys
be
coming to
here.
the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed you in Sweden.
No,
Like, we're from
yeah,
Stockholm.
because you're,
Oh,
but you're
yeah.
coming in September.
I'm coming in
right?
September.
Yeah.
I was supposed to come like now, but then we had to push it because of the billboards. Yeah.
But we'll be there. We'll be
Yeah,
there.
no, I'll see you in September.
Okay, so first question, do you want to start?
I can start. What's the worst lie you've ever told, and did you get caught?
The worst lie I've ever told. Oh my god.
You look new.
It was probably something like, ooh. Actually, I've like owned up about it since. It was to my mum, but I don't want to say what it was. But I've told her since that it was a
Okay,
lie.
and it was okay.
It was fine. Yeah, everything was fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually,
time you
now I'm
told
just
it.
thinking of like I'm having flashbacks to times when I've lied to my mum. It's only ever been twice. The one that I just spoke about right now, and then which is too much to talk about. And then this one, my mum had been working on something on her computer. Like my mum and dad were doing a business at the time, and everything was on this like spreadsheet.
This sounds like it's gonna.
I went into the office downstairs and I was hot, so I wanted to plug in a fan. So I just like yanked out a plug and plugged in, and my mum hadn't saved her work.
Jesus.
And the
God.
computer,
Just-
I unplugged the computer and she lost everything. And she got home and she was like, the computer's not working, started crying. I was a little kid.
Oh my god.
She started crying. And I didn't tell her that. I was like, oh mum, it's unplugged, what? And I plugged it in.
Oh my god.
Everything was gone, and I didn't tell her until like quite recently.
Oh my
Really?
god.
What did she say?
She had forgotten about it, but at the time it was such a big deal.
Oh my god.
I still feel really bad.
I
about it. Yeah.
Holy shit.
What's your favorite lyric that you've written?
That's a good question. I mean, I think, sorry. So I think probably the one that I always say is, so what are you waiting for? Because someone could love you more. It's from my song Lost Boy, and it just makes me really, really sad. So I like it. Yeah.
Is it from personal experience?
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. It was just a very like, I was like, whoa, that's like a mean lyric to write. Yeah.
If you were a superhero, what would your name be?
Ooh, probably like Troy Boy or
Troy
something
Boy.
like that.
Troy Boy. I actually nicknamed you.
We like, yeah, no, we
Oh,
like,
really?
this is so weird because I feel like that we're like so creepy right now, but like, no, we're like, we had Troy Boy.
Nice. Well, yeah, no, that would be it.
Where do you buy all your bombers?
Where do I buy all my bombers? Well, it's a mix of stuff. A lot of it is ASOS. A lot of it is vintage. Like that's like one of my favorite
Europe
things to
has
do.
really good vintage stores.
In every city,
Right,
it's like
yeah.
my favorite thing to do is just try and go vintage shopping. I got this in Madrid. And just like, you end up with a cool story of like where you ended up getting something, and I have no idea who's worn this before me, but the thought that this has been like, around for a long time is really, really cool to me. Do you guys know Astrid?
Yeah, we saw her recent music video.
Oh, cool, yeah. This is the song, huh? That's so good.
Really cool.
You're like, yeah.
How's it like touring with her?
I am so obsessed with her. She's so nice. And listen to her voice.
I know, it's amazing.
It's amazing. She's amazing.
In case you're not hearing it, it's right there.
What's your current obsession?
My current obsession is I have worn skinny black jeans since I was like 13, and all of a sudden I rebelled and I've started buying looser pants, and I really like them. I'm not wearing them today, but
I love how you because you're like black jeans on right now.
yeah. So I don't know, just like experimenting with different pant fits.
What's the weirdest experience with a fan?
I had people outside my house in Perth that they were knocking on my door while I was inside, and they knew that I was inside because they'd seen me go home. And so then I needed to leave the house, and I knew that they were outside, and I knew that as soon as I started like reversing the car, they would, as soon as I started opening the garage, they would know that I would. So I got really, really anxious, and I started the car while the garage was closed. I was like, okay, ready, set, go. Started opening the garage, started reversing. The garage wasn't fully open, so I reversed my mum's car into the garage.
Oh my god.
Scratched my mum's car.
Oh my god.
And then I started driving, and they chased me for like 15 minutes.
Holy shit.
And I was like going around.
Jesus.
I would have been like scared.
I was scared. No, I was really scared.
Do people do that a lot? Like
No, thankfully, no.
What's your favorite outfit of the month?
That I've worn?
Yeah.
Let me go on my Instagram and tell ya.
We got so many questions about your fashion.
No, but like yeah, really, like a lot
Oh,
of
nice.
questions about your fashion.
My favorite outfit of the month. I went out in Munich in these pink pants.
I saw
my
those.
God,
I
those
thought
are
they
so
were
pretty.
super cool.
That was fun to do.
Do you feel like you can like wear more kind of like out there stuff here in Europe versus like
Totally,
in
yeah.
America?
No, but well,
and
just in
Australia?
general as well. I feel like people are just so much like people just like seem to try harder here and like have more fun with what they're wearing, and I think that's like super inspiring. I also bought these like Harry Potter glasses.
Yeah.
I love it. I have like a similar pair.
And I wore them just with like an open blue shirt, and that was fun. I was in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam has the best vintage
They have the
shopping
best
ever.
vintage.
Yeah. No, what happened was I went out in Amsterdam in like just a black t-shirt and like a sloppy jumper, and decided that I was not going to get dressed up that day, and then went into the vintage stores and walked out looking like I just gave all of my clothes to my manager Emma to put in her bag. Her little tiny bag was like filled with my clothes, and I wore like whatever I wanted.